welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I am gonna be talking to you about how we updated our front door. When we bought this house at the beginning of the year, the very first thing we noticed was that the door looked like it had been kicked open. We did some digging and the house had been foreclosed several years back, and we think that they had to kick it open and they just never fixed it. We noticed that there was some patches of wood and some holes and cracks, like the door was in very bad shape. And in the beginning we thought, well, we're just gonna buy a new door, but doors are very expensive and we just didn't feel like we wanted to spend that amount of money on a door. So I decided to patch it up and fixed it, and it turned out so amazing. I am so happy I did. We used some kind of wood compound to fix it. I didn't record that because it was kind of like fumey and kind of toxic, so I wanted to do it as quickly as possible. But I filled up all the holes and then I buffed or sanded all the surfaces so that it would look like it was normal wood, and then I went ahead and painted the door, and I am so happy that I did that, and I'm gonna be showing you the progress. The before and after is amazing, especially on the door frame. I'm gonna be inserting some clips. The door frame was the worst, and every time, like, our door is right in front of our stairs, so every single time that I would go upstairs at night to go to bed, I would see the door, and it was such a pain. So I am so happy that we did it, and I am so loving my front door. So without further ado, I will show you how I transformed my front door. You can see here that there are so many wood patches and screw holes, peeling paint, both inside and out, and many different colors of paint. I think these were lame attempts of fixing the door by previous owners. I had already filled the holes and cracks with a wood filler and had sanded down off camera, and I had also cleaned the door with warm soapy water.
Let's get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising.
The very first thing I wanted to do with the entire door was to give it a quick sand to make sure that the paint had a very good surface to adhere to.
Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit when we go for gold. We can shine.
After sanding, I wiped everything with a clean, damp rag, and then I went straight into painting the door. I started with all the little details on the wood and then the straight wood panels, and I have to say I love the paint we chose for the door. It's Iron Ore by Sherwin-Williams, and it's this very beautiful charcoal dark gray with a little bit of like a navy tint to it. It looks absolutely stunning.
Let's hit the club, time to make a move, make a move. We got it late, ain't got nothing to prove.
While the coat of paint was drying, I went ahead and painted the trim of the door, which I have to say was so satisfying because of how ugly it looked before. The paint that I used was Pure White by Sherwin-Williams, and talk about instant gratification. It looks so amazing after just one coat. The moment of truth. Painting the interior side of the door black. I have to say I had doubts when I started painting because it was so patchy and you could see so much white when I was painting, but I am so happy that I stuck to it, and after a little bit it started looking much better. I do wish I would have painted the sides of the door before painting the trim because it was very tedious to paint with black and not ruin what I had just painted white.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger.
Because the door was previously white, I had to do a third coat of black paint to make sure that the white wasn't peeking through. But after that third coat, this door looked like $1,000,000. For the outdoor side, I only had to do 2 coats because the door was already black when I painted it.
'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe it.
After I was done, my amazing husband installed all the hardware again while I rested and played with the boys. Painting the inside of the door and trim took almost 5 hours in total, so it was nighttime by the time that he put the hardware back in.
I can feel it, I feel it, yeah. I believe it, yeah. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I can feel it, I feel it. Cause I can feel the energy, energy.
So it's the next day and I was so excited to finish the door frame for the outside. This frame had definitely seen better days. Like the inside, the wood was cracked, chipped, and the paint had faded so much that it took 2 very heavy-handed coats of paint to cover it all.
Just like the movies, I was gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like
that's it, guys. I love how this turned out and the fact that it saved us so much money to fix and repaint the door instead of replacing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, I would love for you to follow me on Instagram, where I share tons of before and after pictures of our house projects, as well as a lot of cleaning content. Until my next video, bye!